everyone, welcome back to my channel, Gone Girl Prepper. Just wanted to say a huge thank you for everybody that's tuning in and giving me your time. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for being here. Before we begin, I'd just like to send out my sincere condolences to everybody that was affected by last night's tornado that hit and caused so much destruction in Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, and I think there was 2 other states. I'm sorry, it's just not coming to mind right now. It's just so tragic, and my heart felt for everybody that's lost loved ones and lost personal belongings. The reason I started to film this video today was because I went to the bank to draw out some money. I leave my checking accounts open to deposit checks and to pay online bills and online purchases. Majority of my funds I do not keep in a bank account. So I went to Bank of America today to withdraw funds, and I could not because the system was down. They didn't go into detail as to why the system was down. They just said that all across the board their computers were down. So with that being said, I was unable to draw out my money, which brings me to the fact is if you're having safety deposit boxes and you're keeping like precious metals or jewelry or whatever personal belongings that you have in there, do you really think that's a good idea? If the doors are locked, right, and they can lock those doors at any time without any notice, you are unable to withdraw the items or the contents of your safety deposit boxes. Me personally, I don't trust it, and I won't use it. So that was my experience today. Think about if their systems were hacked for any lengthy time, right? And you were unable to get your money out, or there was a bank run, or they just closed the door without any explanation to you. You know, what would you do? Would you rely on your credit cards? If you have credit cards, will the debit cards work? Depends on the situation. If the grids are down, no, the credit cards wouldn't work either. Debit cards wouldn't work, and when the screen goes to blank, your checking or savings account is at that point, it's blank. What if everybody started to demand their money out of the bank all at once? Would they have enough money to pay you and everybody else? No, they wouldn't. Banks lend money. They lend money they don't have. They lend money off of what they have in the bank, right? So it's a constant movement, constant flow of money. So if, say, half of a city went to the bank all in one day and decided, hey, we're going to close our accounts, we're going to draw out every bit of it, they couldn't pay everybody. So take that into consideration. How safe is your money sitting in a bank? So that was what I wanted to discuss with you guys today. The world is going from bad to worse. Everywhere you turn the news on, and every day it seems like it can't get any worse, but it does. It's just like all the talks of wars and, you know, nations against nations right now, and there's some serious things going on in this world. And I always say, you know, keep prepping, keep preparing, and I mean that with all sincerity. Keep prepping and keep preparing the best that you can for you and your family, because we don't know what tomorrow's going to be. Every day is getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and something else and something this and something that, till it's mind-boggling. And everybody's tired of it, of course, but still, you got to keep doing it. For me, on my prepping list, is a big one. It is getting yourself into the best physical shape you can. You know, you don't have to take out memberships at a gym. You can run, you can walk, you can exercise at home, you can lift weights at home, you can do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, tricep dips. You can do whatever you can do at a gym, you can tweak it and do it at home. Yeah, sure, it's more convenient, you get more access to, you know, different machines, but, you know, if money, or you need a passport to go to your gym, then do it at home. Don't make excuses to why you can't work out. because being physically fit, you know, I always say your health is your greatest wealth, because without health you can't work, you can't protect yourself, you can't protect your family, you can't move when you need to move. You know, this goes for a disaster. This goes what if we had an EMF and the cars don't work, because a lot of them have the chips in them, right? So anything I think beyond, what is it, 2002 has a computer chip, well, your cars would be done, right? If you have old car, yeah, that one you could go if you had gas for it. But you know, what if you had to walk to, you know, walk anywhere, walk to the store if stores were open, or walk to get water and carry water? You know, just think about that. So survival goes into many different shapes. You know, it's water, it's food, it's ammunition, it's being proficient with your firearms, it's training physically, and it's also about your mental strength. You know, to weather the storm, I think my daddy always told me only the strong survive. And he was a Vietnam War veteran, and he was wounded twice in Vietnam. And I recently lost my father 2 months ago. And to me it still seems surreal, but I learned a lot from him. And like I said, he always carried his military training. It was just who he was. It was, you know, like, it's just, he carried that into his everyday life. So I learned so much from him, and he was a wonderful man. Anyhow, I don't want to talk any more about that because I will get emotional. So you just got to think, no, regular civilian isn't military, and we don't have that training. But you can get yourself into great physical shape. You can train with your firearm and be proficient in knowing how to use that. You can always up your game. So that's what I'm doing. If I'm a girl and I can do it, you can do it, right? So it's just about putting in the time, the dedication, and being determined. So you have to decide what works for you, what you're willing to do, right? At the end of the day, it comes down to you. So if you have the mindset that you can do it, you'll do it. If you have the mindset you can't do it, you won't do it. So another thing that I wanted to discuss, and this is kind of comical, because I need another set of hands, like, to help me film, is red lens flashlights, right? These things are really cool. They are perfect for hunting game. They are perfect for avoiding night vision blindness. There's a couple other things that they're used for. I don't really know off the top of my head, but this is a really cool one. It has three different modes. I won't turn it on because I don't know if it'll disturb you guys in your eyes or not. Reflection back, I don't know. But you can pick these up anywhere. They average for anywhere from like $10 on up to, like, I've seen them for like $90. That one has like the strobe for like signaling. So yeah, those are great to have. I just keep that in my bug out bag. And lastly, I want to discuss is my ammunition haul that I took for the weekend. I'll just go through it quickly. So I got the Winchester 22 long grain, got a box of those. I purchased the 9mm Luger 124 grain Golden Saber. It's the ultimate defense. We only had one of these, so I grabbed it. I took 2 of the Federals 9mm jacket hollow point, and this one just says jacketed. So I got 2 of those. I picked up 2 cases of the 5.56. It's the green. I will include that video after this because they're in the garage and I'm not lifting those things back in here. And the 9mm Winchester. I took 3 of these, and these are all, let's see, 100 rounds and 150 rounds. Full metal jacket. They're all full metal jacket. I don't care what they are. They're still good. They're still ammo. They're good for target. They're good for small game. They're good, right? Just, I buy whatever I can get my hands on for my calibers. Period. I don't care. The more the merrier at this point. Also, I will take old, like, this is a vitamin C bottle, and this is full of ammunition. It's the 22s. You can see there. These are strategically placed all throughout my home and garage. Just everywhere you look, there's ammunition. But yeah, it's like a greenish color, so it helps keep it protected, because the box in this one got damaged, so I just improvised. Works really good. That's it. Yeah, that's what I took from my ammunition haul. It was for last week, actually, not this weekend. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's continuing to prep and get prepared the best you can. You know, every day that we're given is another day to prep and prepare, because right now there's a lot of uncertainties happening in this world. Also, I wanted to mention touch bases on really quickly that I have noticed. I think somebody mentioned to me it was it's a YouTube glitch and they're trying to work on it or fix it. Is that I can see some people's comments in my notifications, but under that specific video, I go there and they're not there. So for whatever reason, if I hadn't replied to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I answer everybody that, you know, if I see it, I answer it, and I respond. So for some reason you haven't got a response back from me, it's not because I've just, you know, ignored. It's because for some reason it's not showing under the video. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I do have my contact information email down below for PR, or if you need to contact me for any, you know, whatever, it's in the description bar. So thank you again to all my new subscribers. It means the world to me that you guys care enough for what I have to say. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I want everybody to stay well, be safe, be happy, be healthy. You know, reach out to friends and family, because you don't know what people are really going through in life right now. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of lonely people. And just because they're not coming forth and saying it doesn't mean that, you know, they're not suffering. There's a lot of people suffering in this world right now. And we need to be kind to people, and we need to reach out to people, and especially loved ones and families and friends, and maybe friends that we haven't spoken to in quite a while. Just say, you know, hey, just thinking about you, what's up? And, you know, it's the holidays, and there's a lot of people that are, like I said, are alone on holidays, and holidays can be very hard for a lot of people. So just take that into consideration. If we have a roof over our head, you have food, you have water, then we're doing better than a lot of other people right now. So just be grateful for the things that we do have, and, you know, I guess that's it. So just be kind to each other, be well, be safe, God bless, and until my next video, take care.